the day you treated me like a younger sister and not a fan nor junior colleague, I knew I will love you forever. To know you is to deeply love you, Mama. Tonto Dikeh reacts on the viral video of Genevive. Welcome to All Round Gist TV, the entertainment center. If you dey meet our video for Facebook or you dey meet our video for YouTube and you never like and follow our page or subscribe to our YouTube channel, abeg make you hit on the like button. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, put on the notification bell, share our videos. Feel free to drop your opinion for the comment section. Since yesterday we say we hear about Genevive mental health issue, e don chocolize many people, e don weak many people like e do the way be say e soak oil. So many people come dey ask say how she take get that mental health issue, wetin dey happen. So many things dey cause mental health issue. People say e dey drink or e dey smoke. Na lie, no be only that one dey cause mental health issue. By the way, I no be doctor, no be that one carry us come here. Many celebrities, God, they don react to this video wey be say e don dey go viral. Genevieve come put up this video for her Instagram story this morning, early hour of this morning. People can't really confirm the news, say there be the doubt say she dey okay, but this video, even the painting and everything, can prove say Genevieve not really dey okay. So many celebrities can't really believe am from there, so many of them can't take to their Instagram page. So this one can say, whoever is handling Genevieve PR should be fired. What was the need for that video? If you must put out a video, maybe on a shot smoking a Cuban cigar, the timing is wrong. The need to let people know she is fine is okay, but not necessary. What's important is her, not us. Una see wetin dey happen for this social media. For those people wey be say they drag am here and there, una don see and say the girl no dey pretend. As so many of the Nollywood celebrities see this video, they come dey talk say things not really dey well with Genevieve. Many of them come they write for their Instagram page, come they pray for her, they wish her quick recovery, because this video don't tell say things not really dey well with Genevieve. Genevieve, our prayers are with you. Get well soon, Mama.
Yo man, guys, I'm making this video because I just feel like I need to speak up on something that happened to me yesterday night. So I don't know if you guys are aware that the police is beginning to act up again. They are beginning to, of course, it's not like they ever stopped, but they have continued to people and act of like yesterday night. I don't know if you guys have seen the police guys who stop people on the bridge, on that ring road bridge, the bridge that connects to Osborne, Ikoyi from 3rd Mainland Bridge. They were there. I was in an Uber, and then I was coming to my family at Ikoyi in an Uber. These guys flagged the car down, looked inside, he smiled. The driver, put the windows down, and then before you know what's happening, this guy literally cocks his gun and moves to the front of the car and is pointing his gun at us, and he's like, stop, move to the side, park. At this point, I'm already getting angry because I'm just like, why would you cock your gun at me? Why would you cock your gun at a civilian? Why would you use your gun to stop somebody who has not been, who is not harmful, who isn't armed, and someone who hasn't been confirmed a criminal? Like, why did he have to get there? So at this point, he's like, move, and he's really like using the gun to like, getting his face up, like, angry. So at this point, I'm already angry. I wind down when I get to the point where this driver is moved. I was in a Bolt, sorry, not an Uber. And then, I wound down and I'm like, why are you pointing your gun at me? Why are you cocking your gun? This guy's now pissed. He's like, why am I questioning him? But at this point, I'm like, please, can you stop pointing your gun at us? I'm not a criminal. We're not criminals here. If you want us to pack, we'll pack. He's like, okay, you cannot tell us our job. I'm here to do stop and search. First of all, this guy looks like a hardened criminal. Hardened criminal. He was smelling by the time I got down the car. He was reeking of black-faced man who looked like a... There's no difference between this guy, how he looks, and the people he's trying to profile and the people he's trying to catch. This guy, you know, comes to where I am, tells me to open the door and tells me to come down, because at this point it's like I'm challenging him. All I'm saying is, Oga, please put your gun down. Put it down. Now, they're stopping a lot of people, of course. Now, he says, move to the back. Another guy comes to join him. And he's telling the driver to park. In fact, tells the driver to, you know, open the car so he can enter the car. Tells me to get into the car and tells the other guy to get into the front where I was sitting. Because I always sit at the front. So I move to the back because I'm already outside the car. I get into the car, and I'm like, because if you're going to do stop and search, because we all have heard stories of how police people plant stuff in cars. So I'm like, if you're going to do stop and search, let us be in front here seeing it. So I get into the car, and then, you know, I assume that he tells this guy to move forward, which he does. Moves forward, he parks, and then they say, what are you doing? They tell him that he should continue moving forward. He said, to where you told me to park. The driver's like, you told me to park here. And then, you know, he tells the driver that this is the guy who was holding the gun. I should move forward. And this one on the bridge. We should go against traffic, against where, you know, cars, the wrong direction. But we should go there, and then that part of the bridge is dark. No cars are actually coming that way. Oh my God, at this point, I literally opened and the boat driver is about to move. I literally opened the car door, and I'm like, he had actually even started moving. That was when I was like, you people must be silly. I came out of the car and said, you want to take me to a dark place after all the stories we've heard about you policemen with your gun that you're already cocking at me? So I come out from the car and say, I'm not moving. The guy's like, how can you move? And he comes to hold my trouser. And so I'm like, don't touch me. If you want to search me, search me. Let's establish something first. You want to search. You want to feel like I've done a crime. I've committed a crime. I've done something against the law. Establish that. Don't just come me. This guy's holding his gun, and then he's holding me by the waist. I tell him to remove his hand. Another guy, another police guy. Mind you, there are about 20 of them on this place. No official police car. No official. They came with a freaking silly shuttle. A shuttle is what they were carrying. There is no way we can trace these policemen where they came from. So if anything happens, these guys can miss. And I'm looking at their uniform. It's SWAT. A replacement for SARS. It's SWAT. What are you doing there? Why? What has the driver done? What have I done? Now they tell me, I said, please search me. They're like, you cannot tell us our job. The third guy is like, you will not talk to us like that. They now started looking for a way to pin me down. The guy looks at me and is like, why are you wearing camo shorts? I'm like, I've had this short for 12 years. 12 years though. But I've had this shorts for a long time. He can't tell me I'm again. Of course, he now says, let's search him. One of the guys is like, let's search him. And so in fact, at this point, I pour out all the contents of my bag on the boot of the car. Search. There's nothing inside the bag now. Search. Then this guy brings out my house keys, which is a native drum. Oh, it's my... This guy brings out my house keys and says, this is Jazz. Guys, let me look for these keys for you. Because these guys pissed. They were looking for all sorts. This guy says that this is Jazz. Mind you, this was some of this key holder is something that was given to me by Google, you know, to celebrate our culture. And I just started laughing at this point. Then one of them comes and is like, what do you do? I say, I'm an actor. He's like, show me proof. I show him my photos, show him videos, and then he's like, please be going. And then the other guys were like, he's going to the police station. He brings out a handcuff to actually cuff me and tells me, bring your hand. I laughed. I was like, look at you, for what? He said, you're sleeping, but I said, I'm not sleeping anywhere. At this point, the other guy is like, please let him go. I know what I'm doing. But the truth is, I don't have to be anybody for you to let me go. I am a freaking citizen of this country. So if I don't have a profile, you would me and use your gun to extort me. And that's what they're doing to everybody there. There were so many young people who were out of their cars, they were entering cars one by one and taking them to unknown disclosed locations. We've heard stories of police people. In fact, the Uber was telling me when we're coming back, getting to our, the Uber was telling me that a policeman told him, and nothing will happen. I will throw your body inside canal. Worst case scenario, they'll put me in cell. After cell, I go come out. That's what's happening in this country. I'm so pissed off. And somebody has to hear this video and stop the menace that is happening on that bridge. Those police people have to stop.